Welcome by Pyanodons with alternative energy, 520 hours walkthrough base tour. This less 10 hours report went not like I planned it. What was I plan? I was planning, we are still working on the complex circuit boards. We just finished our optical fiber, and our next goal is the semiconductors. For the semiconductors, and we start by the diodes, we need the lightly n-doped silicon and the lightly p-doped silicon. We need the kermet and some nylon, some tin and vacuum. To start by the first one, what was the first one? Diode, the n-doped silicon. The n-doped silicon, yeah, here. The n-doped silicon, we need first a silicon wafer. We need phosphorincas and etching solution. Now, I decided this time to start with what is my experience the most hardest to make, and that's this one, phosphorincas. Phosphorincas, we need phosphorus acid with wood and with a little steam, and then we get a side product, phosphoric acid. And watch out, because I make many times the same mistake. This and this are two different liquids, because they looks the same, they have the same symbol, the same P inside, but this is phosphoric acid and this is phosphorus acid, and that is a big difference. Don't mix them, because that is not working. Okay, to get this one, the phosphorus acid. The phosphorus acid is etched with pure sand and powdered phosphorus rock en seagrass. En nou komt het. This one, this one, the pure sand, needs a lot of stones. It needs 60. This is for the phosphorus rock, and that gives also stone. We have to wash it. Sand we have to wash, and we get a muddy sludge. And we need for a full line, but we cannot make a full line, or that is an utopia what we never reach. But okay, let's try what we can make a full line. Let's try to make a full line for the again for the complex circuit boards. 36. Now 36 we can have on one belt, because they have the red belt now is 30. The 30 is for me more than enough. Okay. But for the 30 we need 48 gravel and we need 60 for the stone. So I decide, first of all, I make my powdered phosphoric rock, and here is and I like to make, because that is another problem, my fish needs salina water and I don't have enough salina water. So I decide to use this waste stone, make a factory for salina water. Yeah. Then I decide to, here we are, to make here, I have here a patch with stones, to make here the factory. I need 16 lines. I start already 16 lines of crushers, and actually not 16 for this one, but I chain them together, so then I need from both line the same amount, of course, 16, 60. So this makes gravel, this makes sand, and the sand gaat hierin, wash it, and we have pure sand. Then what happened? The research stopped working. And normally that is a latex, a rubber, but this time it was something else. And what was it this time? Something else. It was Corlex milk. And we need Corlex milk for the logistic sign pack. In short, Corlex, why was not running? Because we need tupras, and we did not get tupras. So I went to the tupras, my tupra factory farm. Where is the tupra? Kijk, here's the milk, here's the Corlex, and here the tupra. And what I find out, there was not one tupra coming from the belt. And why? Because to make tupra seeds, because we need from seeds we make tupras, we need tupras with water. And there was not one pipe with water connected, and it was running. So I think with an update they changed the recipe and they add water. So I put a water pump and everything. It started running allemaal, everything. I changed the recipe, so make it more efficient. And this one need coarse, yeah. And we make it from soil. And I find out that there comes from in this process only small cores. And the side products are sand, limestone a little bit, and biomass. So I decide, first of all, I throw it away, everything except the cores, what we need. I decide to keep the sand, because that is naturally, we can use that for our phosphoric acid. Gas, what is it? So I stack it, everything, and it is a lot. And I decided to put it stacked on the belt, and we only have to wash this, and we have pure sand already. And that's supposed to be enough, as long as the two pricks running. And that is now a little bit the question I see, because the two pricks are full already, because the milk, the Corlex milk is also full already, 99k. So I think I continue with making the stone, the sand factory, what I show you, and give this priority. And if there is not enough sand, then okay, then we get the sand from the factory, what I show you. Another problem was the fish, what I told you already. There was no saline water. I run complete out of saline water. Saline water, I have no eggs, I have no nothing. So there come a little bit. You see, I have a full belt now. I have to upgrade everything. I upgrade a lot of already red, but not everything. But it's okay. I extend this a lot, and I make a new Salina factory. And this factory is also not yet finished. You see, I throw away right now the kerogen because I don't know what to do with it. This is still, you see here is starting already this one. That is the next line for the washers to make more, because my Salina water is just right now not yet 50%. So that was what I was all doing. And while I'm upgrading everything and upscaling everything, the electricity was jumping, and it is still jumping. I add my wind farm, 300 windmills I add here. That is quite a wind farm now already. These are all my wind farms. Ik weet niet of je kijkt, yeah, it shows up because there's no radar. Yeah, this is my wind farm. Okay, that are, by the way, don't underestimate. If you look here, 1,700 windmills. And My power, if you look the last 10 hours, is between like this is the lowest already, and around 6 gig. So my windmills was not enough. And you see, this is my steam engines. You see when they kick in, I start producing more windmills, and this get a flat line. As you can see, the last is flat, and this was jumping, and this is already many, because it was sometimes it is jumping. You see here already 810 megawatt, and it is the limit. That is really the limit what this can produce. Okay, the phosphoric rock. This is all what I have done, and I had a lot of problems with keep the research running, but it is running properly now. And the logistic science packs, that is still a little bit a headache, but and that is the limit is the bone meals. And the bone meals, I solved the problem already. I make more slaughterhouses for the fish. I upgrade the fish because fish is bones, and from bones and for the I make another belt, and I put the input from the Ulrich, and the Ulrichs die make bone meals, straight bone meals. This is bone meals, and I put that on the belt, and it goes here, and you see it is not running, and I don't know why. It's supposed to run now naar the logistic science packs, and that doet het niet. There is a mistake. There is no mistake, but sometimes the loaders refuse to work. Okay, now I have to solve that. Next 10 hours, I can assure you, are more watchable, because I start really with the semiconductors. This have to be done, otherwise nothing happen, of course. The research have to keep on running. By the way, we have only 20 research left, something like that. This research, and then we need just the other potions. And for the other potions, we need also the complex circuit boards. Simple is it. The complex circuit boards, everything depends upon the advanced circuit boards, because all level 2 factories are all with, if you look here, they are all with, if you look this, it needs complex circuit boards. If you look another factory, you can look what you want, it is all complex circuits. So this is one of the most important things we have to make right now. Advanced small parts we have already, because we used it for the red belt. And for the rest is it allemaal a level 2 what we need. Self-assembly monolayer, I don't know what that is. Normally this is a simple one, by the way, but if you this one, also the self-assembly monolayer, I see that coming back also many times, so we have to make that after the, here's over, we have to make that after the complex circuit boards. The next job, I think, is the self-assembly monolayer material. Okay, I like to ask you to subscribe, to like, click the like button, and like to thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope to see you back on the next 530 hours, and I hope to show you more from the semiconductors. For us now, take care of yourself and have a good day.